So everyone say, bing. There's your NG position. The tongue is up on the palate. Or king. Now hang on to that NG. And the nice thing about using an NG, it is using your vocal folds to make pitch, but it's not using the rest of your vocal tract. So you don't have to worry about it. So you don't have to worry about and all of that stuff. All you are doing is getting the vocal folds moving. So try that again, an NG siren. And use your arms. Right. Now the next page, turn it over. We're going to just review quickly. And you may have a seat if you wish. But can you keep your alignment sitting? Remember how that young man looked? You want to sit on your sits bones. And we have tidal breathing. You know that video I sent you of the those ribs? You've seen a couple of them now. One was on Dropbox, the other last night I found. The next ones was just tidal breathing. They just went. So check around on some of those. The one I sent you was a pretty nice IRV, ERV. So take your hands, and we're going to just do tidal breathing. Normal, nothing breathing. You're sitting watching TV. Okay. Now we're going to take an IRV. Blow out. You had a nice rebound. Now you can breathe through your nose if you wish. Breathe through your nose. This time do your silent breath through your mouth. And be careful, because if you get dizzy, it's maybe you're not inhaling everything. So if you're hyperventilating, great, good. And then let's review that box breath. And we're going to go 1, 2, you're going to breathe in 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to suspend, but with your glottis open. So not, but open, 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 open. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Open, 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 open. Okay? Ready? I'll count, because I can't count and breathe at the same time. Here you go. And 1, 2, breathe in. 4, open. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Apnea. 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep it open. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Open. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open. 2. Blow out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Check your alignment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Open. Blow out. Good. That's the box breath. It's a nice meditation, if nothing else. Great. Good. Now we have the inhales of the breath cycle, and that is, who can tell me the 3 points of the inhale? And Diaphragmatic. Okay, here we go. So breathe in, coastal is the front, ribs. Dorsal is the back, and the diaphragmatic will drop into the pelvis so that the diaphragm goes like this. When the ribs go out, the diaphragm is pulled down, and it's considered an inhalatory or inspiratory muscle. And it is a muscle. Somewhat there are discussions about how involuntary or voluntary it is. But if we just kind of keep this direction, I think you're okay. Don't punch out the stomach, because we're going to save that stomach for later. All right. So let's do. Could you give me maybe an A? So we're going to do B-O-E-O-E-O-E-O-E, and just your 3-part breath. So coastal, diaphragmatic, dorsal, all at the same time. Ready? Breathe. And feel it. And breathe again. Let's go up a half step and go. Three-part breath and go. And again. Excellent. That's the inhale part of the cycle. Now we have the resist. That's this part. And can anyone tell me 1 or 2 spots that we're going to feel are going to continue in this part of the box? Give me some spots. Sternum. Start with the sternum. That's nice and easy. What's next? Just go straight down. Yes. And then go straight down. Pelvic basket. Go around. Waist. And then your ribs, 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 ribs. Remember that those ribs stay out a little longer. So the whole point of this is to maintain that inhalation. So you're going to maintain. All right? Let's do let's do the Ready? What note was that? Okay. Let's start there and we'll go down. All right, 3-part breath, first of all. That's the inhale of the cycle. Ready? Breathe. And then I want you to find, in that resist spot, 2 of the spots. Could it be sternum? Every time anyone does sternum, it's always a nice, clean onset. Anytime anyone's added the pelvic basket, it's this beautiful depth and richness. And Jan, you don't have to sit back there anymore. We'll let them take care of themselves. Okay, I just don't want to have her miss this. All right, here we go. Ready? And so 3-part breath, and then find 2 or 3 of those spots. Let's just do the sternum together. So we're going to go, so you're going to feel a little bit of that. Ultimately, we're never going to pulse like this, but just feel it. Ready? 2, 3-part breath, and go. Good. Solar plexus. Ready? And breathe. Pelvic basket and diaphragmatic breath. It's so rich and beautiful. It always happens. It always happens. Totally different. And then the waist. Ready? And that's very nice too. Ribs and combine 2 of them. Let's go back up a half step. Ready? And combine 3 of them. 4 of them. All 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And hee, hee. Don't forget to breathe. 3-part breath, one more. And excellent, 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 excellent. Now, if we did hee, hee, ah, oh, ooh, I'm going to need to start contracting the abdominals, letting the ribs elongate down. Did you remember in that video they went like this, and then they went, that's the assist part. All right, so again, everyone's different, so you do your own speed. Do not get to the point where you've run out of breath. Ready? 3-part breath, and go. And if you have to stop, you have to stop. And you'd have to take another breath. And then, of course, you'd be the soloist. Ooh, ee, ee, oh, and the rest of the choir be damned. All right, very good. Let's do danza danza, and then we'll get to some of the other worksheets. How much of this breath stuff can you apply? All right. Jacqueline, if you don't mind singing, because you're better at this than I am. Okay. And I will play and you will all sing. All I want you to do is think of the breathing. Think of the resist and assist. I was reading about, there's a woman by the name of Jo Estel. You heard of this already. She said, listen harder, pay more attention to the muscles than your voice. So listen closer to your muscles, what they have to tell you. She called them muscle messages than your voice. I took a lesson with the guru, the present guru. Joe is dead, but Kim is from Pittsburgh. And first of all, this was on Zoom, and she said, Deb, is your stomach tight? And she could tell on Zoom that I was singing with a little tension. Her ears are really, really good. And then also, she said, Deb, don't sing. Us classical singers get out there, I'm going to sing. But pay attention to the messages that the muscles have. So pay attention to the muscles that your body is giving you. Here we go. Good luck. Let's stand and sing this. Okay. Now, right away, when you have music, make sure, again, that music is a little higher. Okay, here we go. And yes. And by now you've got it. You've got it memorized anyway, so you just glance down. Mm-hmm. Sorry. Okay, so do we breathe? When might you start thinking about it? Yeah, well, maybe start breathing. Danza, danza. Start breathing in the 4th measure of the intro. And we worked a little on mouth breathing, but we'll do that again later. Here we go. You have time for a nose breath. Breathe. 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 Pay attention to your body muscles. Now, from where I'm sitting, it sounds darn nice. Is there, just holler out a page number and a measure number or system. Usually it's like on page 12, there are 4 systems, rather than say line 1, line 2, line 3, because when we get in choral music or duets, there's lots of lines. I mean, there looks like there's 3 lines. We call it a system. And so have a seat, holler out, or, whatever, up if you have an issue with part of this that you want to go over. Just give me a page number. Yeah, Rachel.
On page 11, third system, just the first 3 measures, I'm never getting the right.
Okay, good. Everyone, and part of the problem is that little half note there. That does not pertain to you at all.
Yeah, and the apostrophe del, I don't know where to put the L, del and lon, and so I keep having the wrong words with the wrong syllables, basically.
Thank you. So it's suono dell'onde. Dell'onde. It is a double L, so you would dell'onde. You would put the L to the roof of your mouth and dell'onde. It's one of the few times in singing you're allowed to do that. Otherwise, it's usually dell'onde. But dell'onde, I think they call them duples. So, suono dell'onde del mar. Suono dell'onde del mar. Now, the one thing, do not go to the N of l'onde. Put the N with the D because they're actually made in the same place. Everyone say l'onde, nde, 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 nde. They're made in the same place. Would you all sing suono? It'll be a little bit of an open O, suono. Ready? And. Good, and you notice the 2 notes that have little slurs. So, di del mar. So they have slurs. And so you'll have 2 notes for 1 syllable. Once more, M. And now faster. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Any other spots? Don't be afraid, because if you don't know it, probably somebody else doesn't know it either. Anything? How about page 12? Let's do the con langui. We're going to do that trill, and you're going to start on an F. Do, swan. Let's do that. Do. So it's on an E natural, right? But trills start from above, mostly. So this is page 12, top system, 3rd measure. keep it clean. Yep. So here we go. And so we're going to start on the third measure on the second beat. And breathe. Okay. Yep, up, 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 bum, bum. And remember, choral directors say, just shake your head. Oh, swoon. Your whole choir's up there going like this. Not pretty. Try that again. And 1. Yeah, it's kind of fun. And this is called, anybody remember when we're in 3 and all of a sudden you go to 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Anybody? Begins with the letter H. Patty, you remember this? Hemiola. Hemiola. Yep. Sounds like a dessert. All right. Let's do going on e che invita. Ready? What are you thinking about right now? Are you singing with your voice? Are you worried about the notes? Or are you breathing? And 1. Breathe. Breathe. Uh-oh, we have another trill. What note do we start on? G. Got it. Let's stand and do the whole song again. Face somebody. What's the whole point of the song? What's the emotion? And a joy, an invitation. Come on, dance with me. Or in Michigan, we'd say, dance with me. Okay. Yeah. Don't worry about it. Yes, if you're not getting the words, just doobie doobie bop bop boodly doo boon dee dop. Who was it that we saw? Was it Joyce DiDonato? Is does all these Italian? Anyone remember? Does all these Italian art songs on kind of jazzy bop bop dee boop? Anyone see that at Zellerbach? Boo dee bop bop boop dee doo dop bop. No, it wasn't Renee Fleming. It was either Joyce DiDonato or Diana Damrau, maybe? I forget. Anyway. Yeah. It was interesting for about 3 songs, and then after that, it was just like, okay, get back to what you really do well. Here we go. If nothing else, look at the words danza, danza. And All right. Did you believe the person that was singing to you? Did they ever look up? Right. Very, very, very nice. Let's do while we're, let's go to 17 and do Hine Matov Umanayim. Hine Matov Umanayim Shevet Ahim Gam Yachad. And we have nice vowels, and these are the golden standards, I, E, A, O, U. Right there. Hine Matov U. There's the 5. Right there. Ready? And repeat. Check your alignment. Altos, would you begin? And body. Repeat. Sopranos begin. Back to the beginning and more sopranos. Use your body, body. Excellent, good. Now, Jo Estel also talks about effort levels, and she says singing is not natural. So you're going to up, like what if I said, well, I don't know, it feels like you're efforting maybe a 3 in the resistors. Can you bring that up to about 8? Okay, you ready? So this is going to be beyond normal, way beyond normal. Add those resistors from a 3, okay, that's pretty, to an 8. That's exciting, and go. 3-point breath. Resist to a 9, and to a 10. Yes, that was very different. It was very exciting. And that's what, as singers, as performers, we do. Great. Thank you. Let's go to those new sheets that I gave you. Thank you, Jacqueline. Before I forget, Freddie's grandfather died. Freddie last week, is that? Yeah, so our condolences, And you were close, yeah, yeah. Yes, and boy, Freddie was not at church on Sunday to record it. It was just like, where's Freddie? We have to have Freddie. Freddie is very important in our lives, but anyway. So more on breath support. Take this one right here. It says handout 2. And it's got some anatomy. There's those ribs that go up for inhalation and then they elongate during exhalation. You see the picture of how low the pelvic basket is. And then right below that, there's a picture of, and I'll put this, and I will scan this. The scanner didn't work to get to the people on Zoom. So I'm not sure if this shows Freddie, but so here's the ribs going, contracting up, intercostals, and then they elongate down. Here's the pelvic basket, so it goes pretty low. And then right below that is, you can again see when the diaphragm goes down, the pelvic basket goes down. And you see what a diaphragm looks like in the ribs. So it's like a parachute, and it separates one half of the body from the other. Then we have the assist muscles, and that's when we get to that ERV, we start to use the external obliques and the internal obliques. And remember, abdominals are not just in the front. They go all the way around your whole body. So when you're using those assist muscles, I can use 3 all the way around for the assist. Good. We have a little bit of nose breathing. Nose breathing is important as it cleans and warms the air. You can read this at home. But do a quick mouth breath like we did last week. Quick, go. Okay, hear the racket? Okay, so you need to know how to do a mouth breath, and it's silent. Okay, mouth breathing encourages a high palate, a relaxed pharynx. That's the space back here. That's behind the tongue. We'll get to the pharynx next week in the vocal tract. And a lowered larynx. 3 for 1. And silence. 4 for 1. And an open glottis. 5 for 1. A bargain. Thumb breathing. Here we go. We're going to, everyone do this if you can. If you have a mask or not, don't worry about it. Inhale while partially blocking the mouth with the tip of the thumb, making a gentle sipping noise at the front of the mouth. Remove the thumb in mid-inhalation, and the rest of the inhalation will be noiseless. Ready? And you can make a noise first. Continuing your inhale. There's your mouth breath. All right? Do this 75% sippy, 25% silent. Make noise. Continue to inhale. And now 50% noisy. And let's go right to 5% noisy. 3-part breath. Don't forget, don't forget, don't forget, don't forget, don't forget. Maintain the lifted palate and enjoy the open throat. Great, great. The only problem is sometimes the lips may be too rounded. I had a student that just would go. It's okay. But so they suggest book. And that's a pretty nice shape to sing through. Okay. On the back side, you can just read this at home. Some common breathing errors: tanking up, topping off, rigidly keeping this out. People have been likened it to a barrel, all of this. Well, a barrel's pretty stiff. And that the ribs are immovable. They are not a rib cage. Forget the cage part. Okay. Breathing imagery. A lot of you all heard about belly breathing, I'm sure. Well, there's no air in here. There's no air. It stops at the diaphragm in the lungs. I don't have a picture of the lungs, do I? Anyway, use that pelvic basket image instead. Drinking or breathing through a straw. How many people have heard that one? Yeah. Everyone do that. Now you feel the inside of your mouth? The pharynx is pretty tight. Your lips are tight. That's why I just use the sippy thumb. Okay, good. Breathing down to your toes. Well, I'd like to see your air make it. And I understand it's to ground yourself, but just you can do other imagery. Feeling the inner tube. I use that a lot in my teaching. Same thing. You're going to put it like this, and that's your, and so you're tight here. Surprise breath to lift the palate. That's what you just did. It dries out your throat. It may constrict. And the back breathing. And we talked about the back breathing, but correctly map that it's the ribs that are doing it. Okay? And then that's the feo, eo, eo, which we kind of just did. Let's do that one more time. Inhale the 3-point coastal, dorsal, and diaphragmatic. Here we go. And feo, eo, feo. Up a half step, and one more. And excellent. Good enough, good enough. Now the resist cycle, I've changed the vowels around just to mess with your mind. Ooh, oh, ah, e, e. So try that and go. Right, just to change it. And then let's do that. Repeat the second measure over and over and over until you get to the assist cycle. Ready? And ooh, oh, ah, eh. The whole abdominals go all the way around. Oh, you're hopeful. Okay, and that quote at the bottom, this much is certain, in true support, the expiration or exhalation is artificially slowed down by clinging as long as possible after expiration has begun, quote, to the position at the end of inhalation. That's that resist. That's that maintain. Okay? It's using mainly lower body muscles to budget the air. Okay, we're going to just touch very briefly on the next page, because now we've gone from the breath, we've spent plenty of time on the breath, now we are in the source of the sound, the phonators, and that is, what are the phonators? Your vocal folds, right, sometimes they call them folds. For right now, the larynx, just massage it. Move it gently from side to side. Don't make yourself cough. Swallow. It goes up and feel it drop. Massage the muscles around the larynx because we hold a lot of tension. Now, a lowered laryngeal position is ideal for classical singing. Everyone pant like a puppy. Pant like a chihuahua. Pant like a Great Dane. Feel it drop? Now, you don't want to push it down, especially with the base of your tongue. Go back to the Chihuahua. Retriever. St. Bernard. Don't want the St. Bernard. Chihuahua. Retriever. That's a nice dog. That's a nice stop. The thyrohyoid space. See that picture? I meant to actually color it yellow. Find your Adam's apple if you would. It's hard. I can never find mine. If you were a guy, you would. Everyone find it? Sort of? Swallow. It's that little notch. It's a little protrusion in the cartilage. Now go walk to the back and you'll feel kind of a gap above it. You feel that gap? That's the thyrohyoid space. The hyoid bone, the tongue is attached to it. Just massage that. And we're going to do some sirens and see if yours closes. Go. the NG. Does anybody's close? Does it close? Yeah, you're not going to want it to go up. So you want to keep that laryngeal position pretty much. It might go up a little on really high notes, but pretty much in that nice retriever position. Try that again and. Try not to spread like this, because that will for sure raise your larynx. When you do this, it'll go up. Okay. One more time. NG, way in the, just put your tongue up there and. Keep a nice long mouth. So that's the ideal. Now, if we were, yeah! If you were doing pop music, your larynx would rise, your mouth would spread. Yeah. But this is, we're talking about classical singing, which what you're mostly doing. There's some pictures, there it is. There's the thyroid cartilage, the hyoid bone, which is your tongue is attached to. At the very bottom, now this is going to be even trickier. You're going to find that Adam's apple. This is the thyroid cartilage tilt. Find that again. And what it does is it's going to pivot forward to the floor. So it's going to kind of, here's your Adam's apple. It's going to go like this. And everyone go, "You're so cute. You're so cute." And what you want to do is, you see that picture where it's tipping down, and you're going to be stretching the vocal folds. Oh, no. And do bee-ba, bee-ba, bee with a little tilt. And make sure there's no hitchhikers. You're not using your jaw. You're not using your neck. Just this. Bee-ba, bee-ba, bee. And again. So that's stretching the vocal folds, and it makes it a warmer sound. Bee-ba, bee-ba, bee. Everyone take your finger, and this is your Adam's apple. Tip it down and sing. Excellent. It's also good for soft singing. Bee-ba, bee-ba, bee. Add that little whimper. So instead of bee-ba, bee-ba, bee, for soft singing, you're just going to make the vocal folds thinner. Bee-ba, bee-ba, bee. Oh, and I remembered to breathe, so I was on pitch. And go. Do that and up your effort, turn up the effort number in your resistors. Bee-ba, bee-ba, bee. And one more. Bee-ba, bee-ba, bee. Great. Turn the page over. We're not going to do everything tonight, otherwise we'll get bored. There's pictures of the vocal folds. There is that open vocal fold breath that we do with that. It's called abduction, and then it comes together. Is called adduction. Those are the vocal folds. Sometimes they call chords. And I love this little picture right to the right of it. You can see how those arytenoid cartilages are like little puppeteers back there going, and they bring the vocal folds apart and together and stretch them this way. But they're attached to that, right behind that Adam's apple. They're attached there. So if the vocal folds are attached here, and that tips down, and the arytenoids go back, we have higher pitch, a warmer sound, maybe a softer sound, thinner folds. And I think that's all we'll do of that, but bring it back next week because we're going to do those exercises on the back of that. So now what are we going to focus on? Let's do a little bit of, let's do Wow Bulan, page 34. I didn't say we would do this, but I want to do this anyway. Because it's very simple syllables. And I want you to think of a little bit of thyroid cartilage tip, okay? And your breathing. Would you sing that for us, Jacqueline? It'll be in Juti. Everyone say Juti go. And this is a kite song. It's Malaysian. So let's do that. Everyone join in if you can. And it'll be 1, 2, 3. Breathe. Now, those phrases are short. Do you need to overpack for that breath? No. So you want to get all the air out rather than Ewa bule, Ewa bule. And then I'm like this. Just a little bit of air, like this. Ewa bule, Ewa bule. Now the next phrase is longer. Ewa bule tera jutiko. So I'm going to have a little bit more breath. So everyone, take a hand, even though you're holding your music, and you're going to determine how much breath you need. Ready? And go. And this, and it goes, it's not like the first one. It goes, Eba wabule. So look ahead when you're sight singing. Look ahead to the next note and say, oh, it's the same. Okay, I won't go up. Okay, let's go to measure 1, 2, 3, 4. Measure 4, starting on that last 3.5 beats, and go. A little slower. Ewa, ewa. Tera jutik. Excellent. Good. Let's do that one more time. And from the beginning. 1, 2, and breathe. Careful now. Jutik. That's it. And great. Now look at now it's kind of in canon. Sopranos start and altos at 11. You now are on the second line. So we would call that the third system, second line, okay? Sopranos start, second system, last measure. 1, 2, and go. Altos, but altos just wait till they're done. See, they go, ewa bule, ewa bule. Yeah, try that again, and go. Ewa, and. Jutiko, Ewa Yes, very nice. You hear that nice, your little drone in there? That was lovely. Good. May we do it one more time? Pick up to letter B. Sopranos. Altos, you just have one trickiness. In measure 14, you go 11. Ewapule, ewapule, hold, and then trajutico. So you have just a little snippet. Trajutico. Would you sing that? And a 1. And right away. Got it. Great. Sopranos letter measure 10. And go. Hold the note. Juti, trajutico. Ewa. Keep holding. Now, without the piano, everyone continue. Go. And listen at measure 20. It's going to be 1. Just listen to the numbers. 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2. So I just assigned numbers to the scales. D, because this is in the key of D, is going to be 1. So we're going to go 1, 1, 2. It goes up a step. 2, 2, 2, 2, and then it goes up another step, which would be what number? 3, and then back to 1, 3, 2. Would you sing that in numbers? This is sight singing, and go. 1, 1, 2, 2. No piano. Wait, no, wait. The rhythm is a wop 2. Sorry. 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2. Because that's a quarter note. And we're going to hold it a little longer than those eighth notes. Yeah, Barbara. We're in measure 20. Measure 20. All right. Measure 20, end of measure 20. With numbers, please. 1, 1, and go. Whoa. 1, 1. Remember what she said? We're going to get the muscle messages. We're not going to just sing. We're going to get those muscle messages. 1, 1. So let your body tell you how to do it. And go. 1, 1, 2, 2. Hold. No, hold it. Terajuti. So hold that ra longer. And again. And 3. 1, 1. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1. Now I'm counting, and you're counting syllables, scale steps. But it goes, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, and if you were in Robert Shaw's choruses, and through, and 1 E, and a 2 E, and a 3 E, and a 4 E, and a 1 E, and a 2 E, and a 3, and a 4 E, and a 1 E, and a 2 E, and a, you'd have to count everything like that. So, whatever, hold ra longer, okay? And again, and go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2. Got it? Got it, got it, got it. Add the words and go. A terra juti. Keep going, good. Ewa, rest. 2 beats. Hold, breathe. Ter. Excellent, that's it. What number is that high note? 5. 5. 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 5, 3, 2, 1. And I'm not even asking you to do do, ro, re, 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 so, mi, re, so, do. I just do numbers because it's easier. Good. Do the ewa boule, that measure right there, measure 24, and go. A to 5. Ter. Exactly. Keep going. Just do your best. Allah. Yes, it goes up and wa bule ter. Yes, just like before. Excellent. Yep. Wa bu. Slow. Ewa bule ha. Terajuti. Excellent. Sopranos, you're going to do the, and so you're going to keep the beat, and altos, boom. Okay, 1 and 2 and bum, bum, bum. That's yours. All right, clap, sopranos, if you would, start us off. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 1. 2. A repeat. Now stop. 1, 2, soprano, start. A. Thank you. Trajuti. Ewabu. And we can do clicks if you want. And a low A. Ha. And just ha. Okay? Good job. Good job. Little sight reading. Let's go back up a page. Where'er you walk. In where'er you walk, you're going to put an H in front of it. Everyone say, where. And it's great for getting the vocal folds, the air out there. All right. Let me, if you don't mind, Jacqueline, if you would sing it. And this is your audition piece in English. square. And your job, again, since we've spent so much time on breathing, listen very hard to your muscle messages. Where you walk, instead of, I'm going to sing now. Where, I didn't think at all. I didn't get any messages from the body, so I'm going to tune into the body. Where you walk. And it's kind of fun, actually, to kind of listen to that old body of mine. And listen to yourself. Lovely. Listen to your body, next measure. All that body wisdom and pelvic basket. Now, I did a major mistake there. I put an A just to remind you to stay on the aid of shade, but I didn't mean to change it to an ah. So that's why I have that E written above. Cross out that A. Just cross it out. I don't mean to go shade, ah. It's shade, aid. Stay on the aid. Okay? I saw that. I went, uh-oh. Shell crowd. Now, can you, while we've stopped, can you put your thumb on that Adam's apple and add a little sob, a little tip to the floor? Just like in that picture where the thyroid cartilage moves down a little bit. And go. And stop a second. That was so stunning. You probably couldn't even tell, but it was so stunning. My voice teacher, Cal State Fullerton, he teaches there now. He always said, the best voices have a little cry. Shall cry into a... But don't forget your body. Just add a little tip. Can you kind of sense that? Anybody kind of get that feeling? 2, and... Tip. Yes. Now tip a little more. Now, this is very Handelian, nice big pause, like before, at the end of the Alleluia chorus. A lot of time to get back into that pelvic basket. And go. That was really beautiful. Did you hear that top note? It was on pitch. You got there easily. Let's do that last shell crowd. Tip, 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 cry. Oh, you're so cute. And go. And we'll do the next part next week. All right, great. Great. Go to page 24. So, fiddle, faddle, fiddle, faddle, fiddle, faddle, fiddle, faddle. Remember we did the fiddle faddles? So you're going to do fiddle, faddle, fiddle, faddle, fiddle, faddle, fiddle, faddle, fiddle, 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 fiddle. Okay, you're going to change it up. So we're going to do six fiddle faddles, and one fiddle. Here we go. A little slower. So you're going to go, everyone first accent the first one. Fiddle, faddle, fiddle, faddle, fiddle, faddle, fiddle, faddle, fiddle, faddle, fiddle, faddle, fiddle. And that's it. And then accent the second syllable and go. Fiddle. That's a hard one. Now do the third syllable and fiddle, faddle, 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 fiddle. Now accent the last syllable and six of them. Now, 6 of them plus 1 plus half, slow and vary. Every single one is going to be different. Here we go and go. Fiddle, faddle, fiddle, faddle, fiddle, faddle, fiddle, faddle, fiddle, faddle, fiddle, faddle, fiddle, faddle. Good. Now we're going to do sound the same way. Sound. Okay. It keeps the vitality and go. Good. Now, altos, you're going to come in a little later this time. Sopranos begin. Check your alignment. Oh! And go. Okay, that wasn't as good as the other one. Maybe it was the altos that did so well. I want overdo it, exaggerate those accents, and go. Sound the trumpets. Good. Altos, let's go over your part. At the top of 25, you're going to go straight up. Ooh, key of D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2. Okay. Good. Oh, it's slower. And you don't have to do numbers. Sound, ready, and sound the trumpet. Tip your cartilage and same thing. And sopranos, top of the page 25, and go. Blah, 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 blah. And next line. You make the... And a rest. And... Great job, great job. Top of 25 or 4. Both parts. And 1 and. Yes, very good. Altos in measure third system, first measure, hold bound just a little more because of that dot. Listening, shores, re. Yes, right. And same with measure 10 at the top of that page. The dot means you're going to hold it again just a little bit longer. Everyone, one more time, page 25. Ready, and. Hold. Hold. Excellent, excellent, great job. How many people know Shenandoah? Go back a page 23 and just read through it. Check your breathing, all resistors on board, please, and go. Oh, easy peasy, checking, good job. Let's do Lift Every Voice and Sing, page 19. Stand, please. And I want you to think again of your upping your effort numbers. It doesn't mean you're adding pressure or tension, but if your default is about a 2, raise it to a 7 or 8, okay? And great job, great job. Good. De Colores, page 15. turn to the person next to you or behind you and make sure would you tell each other your favorite kind of music? Just chat a little bit. There was a choral conductor at Michigan State that always had them sing an A when they came into the classroom. Mm, mm. And I would like to do afterwards, so if anybody on Zoom, let's, maybe Lisa will be there, I hope, and maybe we can say hi at 8:45 if anybody is there. But anyway, De Colores, stay right where you are, stay where you are, sing to those people, but I just want you to check in with your muscle messages. Pay attention to that, rather than De Colores, De colores, de colores. So connect back into that. Ready? Sing melody if you want, sing harmony if you want, I don't care. Sopranos, if you want to sing harmony, sing harmony. Ready, and go. Great. A little bit of Bist du bei mir. Number 1. I think we're going to need more music. I will. I was walking alone. Here we go. Do the best you can. Everyone say, Bist du bei mir? Geh ich mit Freuden zum Sterben und zu meiner Ruhe. Zum Sterben und zu meiner Ruhe. And then it's the same words. If you don't know it, do it on a do. If you don't, can't even do the notes, just sing anything you want and go. Bist du bei mir? Look ahead. And repeat. Oh. muscle messages. Excellent. And that's all we'll do. Would you sing Good Night, Ladies? Let's see. Sing it this key. There it is. Here we go. And good night. Now sing it in this key. Ready? And good. To leave you. Now sing it in this key. Here we go. And we're going to leave you now. Good. Oh, it's time to leave you now. All right. Just that little bit of cool down. Great, great. Yeah, you want to get back on your speaking, in your speaking range. All righty.